Metro X scanner from Revopoint. Welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be using the full field mode and I'm going to be scanning two items. I'm going to be scanning this little figurine and I'm going to be scanning this ornament. I didn't personally buy this ornament, but it's worthy of a scan. As you can see, it's got quite a detailed surface. Not much in the way of features because it's just one single heart shape, but there are features on the surface. Where this has got features on the surface and it's got arms and legs and a head. Do you want to see the Revopoint attempt these two things? If you do, stick around and I'll show you how we get on with it. Hello, I'm Charlie and welcome back to my channel. As I said in the introduction, I'm going to be scanning these two things here, the figurine and the ornament, using the Metro X in blue structured light. There'll be no marker dots on there, it'll just be using the features to track. I'll probably have to scan them in more than one scan, join them together in the software, which is brilliant. The Revopoint software is ace. I think first of all we'll start off with this little fellow, so I'll just set up for it and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we're all set up to scan the little fella. I'll put him on this little bit of a pedestal here, just simply so he just holds it up a little bit higher so I can get the scanner underneath to maybe try and get underneath his armpits and stuff. Obviously, if he was on the ground like that, this would be coming into contact with the desk before I even got there. So, just do ourselves a favour and hold him up in the air. The way I'm going to set the scanner up, I'm going to go to Feature Scan. I'm going to make sure that I'm in full field mode. And I'm going to go for Black Object. I'm going to put the camera on automatic. Now, I haven't put any scan spray on this yet. I just want to see just how much we do need it or not. So, looking at the image on screen then, I can see him. Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look how it goes. Let's just up the exposure a touch. And come round the back. Okay, so it's missing out all of his back, isn't it? Look, it's missing out all of his back. It's not locking on his legs. I obviously need all these features to help me with the scanning. It's not doing it very well at all. So let's complete that scan and I'll stick some spray on it. Okay, I've just stuck a little bit of scan spray on him, so let's start all that again then. Feature scan, full field, black object, stick it on auto. Straight away I'm seeing that that's going to be better. So let's just go around him nicely in a circle. Try and get as much of him done as I can. Underneath that armpit, as I just said, as I'm coming round, see if I can just get that in. As you can see, the scan spray has worked a treat. Now I'm just trying to get over the top now, just to try and get him from above. Get the top of those beers in. And the thing is with this, you've got to be really slow. It's tracking this okay. I've actually done this with my Creality Otter Lite, and it scans this a treat. The Otter Lite does. I didn't need any scan spray on it. It just did it straight away. This does work. This Metro X does work, but you're always doing it really slowly and hoping that it doesn't miss a beat. Let's complete that. And let's now tip him up, lie him on his back, go around him slowly. Hopefully then I shall have pieces on here that I didn't get on the other scan, which will join the gaps. That looks alright. Now, as I said, I've missed a bit round here. But let's hope that that gets that on another scan. So I'm going to complete that scan. I'm going to tip him over now so he's lying on his belly. I'm going to create a new scan. There we go. It's locking on in quite well there. Just keeping this angle nice and steady with the turntable. This one should pull in the bottom of his feet. And that little bit where his trousers meet at the top. Hopefully I'll get that bit in. Underneath the beers. Right, we was missing a bit on top of the beers, wasn't we, if I remember. So hopefully that should pull that in. As I say, it's very easy to lose scanning with this. You've got to be really slow and really steady. With some scanners you can just point and shoot. You do have to treat it gently. But treat it gently, be nice to it, and it will give you some good results. Okay, so that's all the scanning done then on this particular item. Let's process it and see how we get on with that. Fusion. I'm going to batch them. I'm going to scan them all at 0.2. There's the first one, standing up. It's come out alright. Front of him. So we'll have a bit of his face here, you see. If you look at the first one, he's missing some of his face, see. But on the second one, we'll have his face. And then on the third one, we've got the back of his head. So, let's tidy these scans up first then. And now because they're all fused, I can now merge them. So let's just basically put all three together. Feature, merge. Generate a model. And there's the model. For a quick 5-minute scan. I'm really pleased with that. Okay then, tidy up. Isolation. So let's find bits that are floating and shouldn't be there. Delete those. Now because we have merged 3 scans together, we do what's called an overlap. Which basically is where the software thinks, oh, those bits are overlapping. And they shouldn't really be there. So basically it thins those out. I never like to do smoothing and simplify within the fusion model. I like to do that within the mesh afterwards. So let's mesh this. Let's put it at 0.2 or what I've scanned it at, or as close as I can get to it. 0.21. And apply. And let's have a look at him then. I've missed a little bit around his tie. So a little bit more time and effort, I'd have got that. Around the top of his face here. Yeah, again, a little bit more time and effort. But a general scan using feature tracking, I'm really pleased with that for the Metro X. Let's export it. And let's open that up in Mesh Mixer. And as I said, it's come out really well. I'm really pleased with that. Didn't quite get in there by his legs. Perfectly usable scan. Not bad at all, eh? Right then, on to the next. So the large shell then, let's scan that now then. Away we go. Now this surprised me when I first scanned this, because I've done this before. This really surprised me, how well it's getting this. I'm just going to speed this part up a little bit, but as you can see, the Metro X is really tracking this item a treat. Those indentations on the surface of that shell are enough to keep tracking, and all the way through this shell, all 3 scans, it never lost tracking once. I was really impressed. So that's the one scan done. Just flip it over to the other side. Again, as you can see from the video, the tracking was faultless with this. I mean, I can't go on about it enough. It really was tracking well. So just flip it over to the second side. So I've done the upright and I've done 2 sides. What I'm going to do after this, I'm going to fuse it. I think I've fused it at 0.2, and then I'm going to use the software to join it together to align it into one scan. Batch process. Fuse them all again at 0.2. Some nice clean scans these are. Look at this. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay, so let's tidy them up. So what I like to do with these is I like to just basically get rid of the junk, get rid of the obvious junk. So that bit at the bottom is obvious junk, isn't it? So let's get rid of that. There might be some little bits up here, look, but the software will get rid of that afterwards. So I'm going to leave that for now. Go on to number 2. Now there's no obvious junk there because it didn't scan the base. Have a look at this one. Yes, there's a little bit of obvious junk here. So again, everything below the line goes. Boom. It's gone. Merge. Merge all 3 together. Feature alignment, and let's preview it. And let's have a look at this. And as you can see, it's made a right mess of that. It's got them mixed up, hasn't it? But this is the beauty of this software now, because all I've done now is right click and delete, because it's created a different file, so it's deleted that. So now I've got to merge these manually now. So let's go to merge. There's number 1, and I'm going to merge it with number 2. So what I need to do, I need to tell it where is the same. So I know that number 1 is missing the base and number 2 is the side. So I know that this here is this here. So let's say, for instance, that little leaf there is number 1 and that little leaf there is number 1. So therefore that one there is number 2. That one there is number 2. Let's go over there to that is number 3 and that is number 3. And that's merged that. So that should have merged that all right now, as you can see. So generate the model. So now I have merge 1, which is that, the hole underneath, and I want to merge it with scan 3, which is under here. Now I know it's that way around, so I know that that little leaf there is number 1. That can be number 1. Come round here a little bit. That there can be number 2. Number 2. And let's come down to here. And let's say that little leaf there can be number 3. And that can be number 3. And boom. Generate the model. So if I now go over to the list of models, there's number 1, look. Merge 1, where I just did the 2 scans, and there is merge 2, which is all of them together. Isolation on that now then, which gets rid of all those little floaty bits. So if I have a look now, then all those bits, look, that I said was floating on the first instance, are going to go. Have a look at the overlap. See what's overlapping. A few bits and pieces here, look, which are overlapping because I've merged 3 scans together, and that now should be the 3rd scan. Again, let's measure it to as close to 0.2 as I can get it. High quality mesh and go. There we are, meshed. Looking good. I think you can agree it's done a nice job of that. So in conclusion then, the Metro X, did it scan these things using features? It did. Did it do a good job? Yeah, it did. It did a great job, in fact. I was impressed with the shell. All those surface ripples obviously were enough for it to track. And the little ornament, well, it tracked him really well, didn't it? Missed a little bit off the top of his moustache, but how long did each scan take? 5 minutes or so. So I'll spend another 3 or 4 minutes on top of each one of those, going back and making sure that you've got all the bits you've missed. It would have got those bits in easy, wouldn't it? I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. There will be one more in this series of tutorials for the Metro X, and that is using the auto turntable. That's basically, we put an item, let's say the little fella, on top of the turntable, point your scanner at it on a tripod, press go, go away, make a cup of tea, come back and you'll have a perfect scan of it, all different angles. Dead easy, dead simple, dead efficient. So if you want to see that, make sure that you like and subscribe, and that'll be coming for you next. In the meantime, thanks for watching.